Hi guys, welcome to this episode of Dolly Diaries, where Belinda from Belinda's Babies just talks about stuff that I've researched online, things that I've found out, a little bit different than just a regular video conversation. So thank you for tuning in for this episode. And this episode I thought we would talk about the importance. Why do we think the dolls are so important? What's the importance of dolls anyway? Have you ever thought about why people have emotional connections with dolls? Some people? You ever thought about it? I feel that dolls have had a big impact on society. Even right from when we're little, we associate dolls with a smaller version of ourselves and that nurturing feeling to nurture, care for, love. I know personally myself, I have a few of my baby dolls that I had when I was small, and I would hug and cuddle and be with those dolls during all kinds of different feelings that I had throughout my childhood. And I would dream and think about when I grew up and think about if I had children, if I had this, what would my children would look like and all that kind of stuff. Very important to me. And even now, all kinds of people, well, if you're in the doll community, all kinds of people love to collect dolls and look at dolls and have a variety of dolls, like baby dolls, which is what I like. There's toddlers, there's Barbie dolls, there's all kinds of dolls, porcelain dolls, there's plushie dolls, there's soft-bodied dolls, I learned. All different types of dolls that people tend to like to collect. I'd like to look at the misconception that people see dolls as just toys. They're just toys. They're just toys. Well, if they're just toys, why is there so many men and women alike who tend to collect them, make them, display them? They're not just toys. They bring value to people. People feel connected to them in some way. They remind them of something or someone. And even if you think of a doll as just toys, when you were small, think about the different toys that you played with, the baby dolls you played with. Do you think that doll in itself helped with development? I know with my children it did. They would carry the doll. They would kiss the doll, both of my kids. They would feed them. They would dress them. They would sit them in little chairs. They would push them in little strollers. They had a little kitchen and they would try to feed them. My Silas loved his Caillou doll. He dragged the Caillou doll all the time. I could just see him with the little head sticking him, just going with the Caillou doll, right? Our kids love dolls and stuffies and that sort of thing. They're soft, cuddly little friend that you take around with you. And so it is. And it starts to be an emotional connection when you're small. And then when you grow, you collect them and maybe still have an emotional connection. I do to my dolls. I love my dolls, right? I know they're not real. We know they're not real, but there is an importance to it, and they're not just toys. What about the psychological benefits of having dolls? Me personally, I feel motherly. I feel like a child again, psychologically. There's nothing wrong with play as you grow. What's wrong with it? I mean, there's lots of people who do collect and play with dinkies or trains or different things like that as they grow and get are older. You play with video games. I think we really need to get out of the concept or the idea that they're just toys and they're only for kids. We don't look at Legos as toys. There's lots of grown adults who have Legos, right? So there's all kinds of things that we really need to change the misconception of the collection of dolls and baby dolls. So I encourage you guys to think about your own experiences with dolls. Share them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. How have you utilized your baby dolls, be it whatever doll you collect now or as a child growing up? How does that help you psychologically, emotionally? Just collecting something is fun. So that's a benefit to your mental health. Just collecting something is fun, right? There's nothing wrong with that. And I would love to hear how you feel about creative play, playing with your dolls, or just cuddling your dolls. The benefits of that, how it makes you feel inside, why you do it. Please let me know and put it in the comments below. So I just wanted to explore this kind of thing on Dolly Diaries, looking at dolls, maybe. Don't forget to like this video. It really, really benefits me. It makes me feel like it's a good thing that I'm doing these videos. So like it. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would really appreciate a subscription to subscribe. All right, guys. Thanks a bunch. Bye. Hi, Silas.